everybody, welcome back to my channel. Chloe here, and we are checking out another episode of Raptor Boyfriend. Sorry for the delay on this next episode. I know it was, I really liked the last episode. Something happened with the game where it developed a bug, like a game-breaking bug, and I had to uninstall the game and reinstall it, so hopefully things are going to be okay. So, if I recall correctly, the girls, they were drinking a little bit, they made up some cocktails, they had some fun, and they prank called a few people, and now they walked to the lake. So, we're here now. I'm excited to see what happens. Don't be a baby, it wasn't that long of a walk. My legs aren't as long as just yours. You're drunk. You're drunk. Yeah. So, like, what are we even doing here? Duh, we're trying to find Raptorson. Well, then where is he? I don't see him. Did we get some bad intel? Shit, we've been set up? Don't know. Keep it tight. What does that mean? Like, don't get sloppy with it? With what? Shh. 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 I think I hear something. Oh, I hear it too. Shh. Shh. What is that? It sounds like liquid or something. Probably water. Let's not make assumptions. Good call, good call. Look on the picnic table. Keep it down. This is what I meant by getting sloppy with it. Sorry, I got excited. What is it? Someone left some clothes on the picnic table. Okay. So let's put all the facts together in a nice fact pile. Pile them up. We've got some liquid splashing sounds, maybe water, maybe, and a bunch of clothes with nobody inside them. Maybe someone's swimming. Maybe Robert's swimming. Oh my god. Look way out there, there's people in the water. Shh, I hear voices. That's definitely Robert. You think so? Oh yeah, and you know what else? I'm like 90% sure that's his jacket, which means that those are his jorts too, and underwear. You bet. And not only that, but I'm willing to bet that those people in the lake over there are him and his friends from the snowboard team, which means, I don't believe it, those boys are currently in the buff. They're skinny dipping? This was unreal. All those boy bodies just swimming naked and free. Oh my god, Stella. Just being guys together, one with nature, splashing and playing, and Stella! Shh. What you thinking? Nothing? Well, you know what I'm thinking? We didn't get to prank call that Raptor boy, but the universe gave us a way better opportunity. I'm not skinny dipping with a bunch of boys. No, that's not at all what I was thinking, perv. We should steal his clothes. I take it back. You should steal his clothes. Hey! Oh, come on, he's made a crucial error. We cannot pass up on this. I don't know. Rule number whatever. Stay positive. What if I get caught, though? They're like a solid kilometer away. There's like a 0 chance that they'll see you. Stella. Yeah? Come on! We're the queens of pranks? That's right, we are. Nice one. Okay, fine, I'll do it. Yes! But I'm not taking any chances. I'm gonna be so friggin' sneaky. Okay, lay it out for me. What's your approach? I'm gonna be like a big old tree, okay? I'm just a piece of the forest. Don't mind me. I'm just Stella the tree. I'm just swaying in the wind like an oak or something. You're swaying, but I'm pretty sure it's the tequila, not the wind. Why are you talking to a tree, silly? Okay, I'll leave you be. Nice one. Okay, here I go. Is this a minigame? I snuck over there like a tree to the picnic bench as Day hung back in the bushes. As I was grabbing Robert's clothes, it hit me that I've been doing all the heavy lifting with these pranks. What, so she's gonna say something? Hey, how come... Stella? Is that you? Who are you talking to? Nobody? So, how you doing? I'm okay, I guess. You come here often? Words were just flying out of my mouth with reckless abandon. Stella, what are you doing? I had no idea what I was doing. Just making chit-chat. Okay, I come here all the time, but you knew that already, so... I'm gonna assume you mean, do I swim here, at night? Often. Right, so basically no. It's just this weird tradition that the snowboard team does every year, and I don't know, I just had to get out of there for some reason. Why? I guess it just felt especially weird this time. Oh? Yeah, I mean, usually it feels a little bit awkward, but also kind of fun, you know? It's like freeing swimming in the lake without, pants, underwear, swimwear. I just wanted to shout it all, but somehow I managed to keep my drunk mouth shut. But this time it was different. Everyone just kind of treated me different. I can't figure it out. Is it because I'm not on the team anymore? That's gotta be it. They must think I'm some sort of loser now that I don't compete. You're not a loser. It's not the first time they acted like this around me either. It's kind of why I stopped hanging around them. They make fun of you? No, they're just different. Like the other day, we were in the halls and Strutster was all like, wake up and whack-a-mole, and all the guys lost it. Okay, I know, I didn't get it either. It was some inside joke they came up with while driving around town. And it's just, I used to be laughing with them. We don't even eat lunch together anymore. I know I stopped hanging out with them, but I guess I just figured they'd still invite me out. It's like we don't have anything in common anymore. Out of nowhere, I had a brief moment of clarity in me. Well, maybe that's okay. People change, you know? They drift apart, and that's, like, natural. You know what? You're right. Yeah, screw them. Not exactly, because they didn't really do anything wrong. But sure. Yeah. Thank you, Stella. You really cheered me up. I'm glad we ran into each other. I realized this was my chance to let him know where I was coming from. I knew I'd do it, too. I do it by being flirty. Maybe it's not such a coincidence that we ran into each other. Really? Maybe there's some kind of force that's pulling us together. Why do I like... This is very heterosexual, and yet I like this a lot. It's not heterosexual. Stella's bi. Bad bi person. Bad! Well, we shouldn't fight vague but powerful elemental forces. No, that'd be dangerous. I know I say this sometimes, it can be a bit disingenuous, but I nailed it. Like, actually nailed it. We got into the conversation like that for a while. It felt like we forgot that he was naked and I was holding his clothes. Then it was all I could think about. I had his underwear in my hand. They were boxer briefs. Then I'm pretty sure Robert just remembered how absolutely naked he was. So, look, Stella. I know a prank in progress when I see one. What? Come on. It's me, the pranktor. I know you were about to steal my clothes and leave me here naked. I just want to say, I'm proud of you. I told you to go out there and prank someone, and you did it. Now, to be honest, I really didn't think I would be your first mark. But can I tell you something? I'm honored. This is a sweet prank. Very sweet. Thanks. You're welcome, Stella. You really got me. But we've had our fun now, and you can, you can totally give me my clothes back now. I'm taking them. I felt bad, but then I thought to myself, what would Robert do in this situation? I figured he'd follow through. So I decided, the hell of it, I'd make a run for it and steal all of Robert's clothes. But with drunk hand-eye coordination working against me, I accidentally dropped them all in the mud. No! So this is what it feels like. Oh my god, I had to get out of there, so I did the only thing I could think of. I ran like hell. And as Robert stood there staring at his muddy clothes, I yelled back at him. You just got Stella'd. Are you seeing stars? 'Cause you just got Stella'd. As I was running as fast as my drunk body could take me, heard Robert laughing. Hi, girls. We got back to my house, poured ourselves a few celebratory, suspiciously emotional winners, and got into our PJs. By the time we climbed into bed, I realized that we probably didn't even need the last drink. I can't stop thinking about how awesome. That was so awesome. I know it. It was amazing. The queens of pranks. Eat it, Robert. Ooh, yes. Things got quiet for a bit and the energy shifted as Dave stared into my eyes. Tonight I felt free. Yeah. Felt like we could do anything together. And I just wish... What's wrong? You know. Sometimes I like to just sit around and dream about where I might be in 5 years. I like to picture myself on a road trip across Canada or buying comics in Japan. Wow. Or just, I don't know, in class at college. It just seems all impossible right now. I totally know the feeling. Really? Yeah, like sometimes things that are totally achievable feel like impossible. You think those things are totally achievable? What? Yeah. I thought that was what you meant. Like for me, sometimes just walking down the school hallway seems like an impossible feat. I feel like frozen, paralyzed. Totally. Like, I want to do it, but there's something inside me stopping me or something. I never really thought about it like that before. Thanks, Stella. You just, like, get it, you know? Hey, no problem. So, like, do you think we'll still be friends? Are you kidding? For sure. We're like the best friends there are. You know what? You're right. What is it? What are you thinking about? Ingrid. Oh, what are you two, like, girlfriends? I don't know. We're kind of on again, off again. So are you on or off right now? Sort of in between both, I guess. It's complicated. Okay. You know, she wasn't always like this, all doom and gloom. She used to be fun. She used to be more like you. You think I'm fun? Then I heard snoring. Day? Day! Fell asleep to the steady rhythm of her snoring. Then that night I had this weird dream. It was about Robert. What the heck? It was about Robert. He was standing in a giant clam, wearing nothing but his underwear, but also more underwear were like floating around him. It was like so much with the underwear, you know? But they didn't really distract me from Robert. I just stared at him in awe. Then he looked at me and I melted, not like literally. I know it's a dream and things get weird in dreams, but this was the kind of melting that happens in real life. Like when you feel all warm but nervous and... Anyways, that's when I woke up. Oh, episode 4, friends. Friday the 13th. Since that sleepover time seemed to fly by, before I knew it was the end of fall. Maybe Ladle does that to you. It is a weird and wonderful place. I felt like it had put a spell on me, on all of us. I mean, there I was, thinking about which hot person I wanted to kiss most, and this wasn't some kind of fantasy or something. I felt like I had an actual chance with Robert. I know it's hard to imagine me having that kind of confidence, especially at the time, but I did. Okay, you got me. I was kind of freaking out. I just didn't want to blow it. I wanted to get my smooch, damn it. I wanted it soon. So you know me. I made another plan. I wanted to figure out my approach. You know, when the moment came, I wanted to be prepared, to know how I should act. After some thought, I felt like being bold was my best strategy for keeping my cool. I with my trusty plan in my back pocket, I was, like I said, confident. Okay, fine. I didn't believe I was the kind of person that good things happen to. I started to worry that something bad would happen. I felt the fear following me around like a deranged stalker. I started wondering if the wonderful magic of Ladle had a flip side effect, that the town held a dark and deadly secret. Started wondering if the legend of the Ladle Ripper was real. Interesting. The legend of the Ladle Ripper is definitely real. Uh-huh. Really, Robert? Think about it. There's something here in this town that makes it safe for people like us. Bored teens? No, like, you know, what's the word? Cryptids? Right, crypt keepers. Special creatures that most people don't believe in. Fairies, ghosts, Bigfoots, and dinosaurs. Last one doesn't really fit. People believe in dinosaurs. Most people, anyways. There's something special about the town. Why else did we all end up here? What drew us to this place? There's nothing special about this town except for how boring it is. It's so far from everything that there's like zero chance anyone new is going to come in and freak out on us. So what? That's it? We all came here because it's secluded? You keep saying we came here, but I was born here. My mom was born here too, so it's not like I'm drawn to Ladle or something. Basically, it's the opposite. Okay, I don't buy the whole cryptids live in Ladle because it's a bit off the beaten path theory. A bit? There are plenty of towns that are just as hard to get to, but you don't see them with their own swamp monster. He prefers to be called Gilman. Right. I'm with Day, though. You are? Yeah, I mean, it's not just that it's isolated. I think there's also a domino effect. Like, once a few families of cryptids move here, they just tell their other cryptid friends about it, and then they tell theirs, and so on. Nah, too simple. That's exactly what happened with your family, Robert. Not exactly. Oh, come on. You know they moved here so that you would actually go to high school instead of being homeschooled. What? No, they just had some financial difficulties, so they had to move into their summer home. Yeah, they could have moved anywhere, but they chose here. For you. Yeah, right. Sure. Used to come here for the summers? I mean, every once in a while when I was a kid. Wow, so we were coming to Ladle before we even knew each other. Right, that's weird. I wonder if we ever ran into each other. I think I would have remembered seeing a raptor. True. We mostly just stayed at our place when we were here. So wait, your parents didn't feel the pull from the ancient magical water of the lake? The water that comes up from the depths between the gorge? I heard that nobody's been able to reach the bottom of the deepest point in the lake. Some people say it goes 2,000 leagues down. Is that why your family came here, Taylor? My family? Yeah, your parents. No, I was just joking. Day and Jessica are right. Cryptids come here because they can. Plain and simple. Maybe it's because it's quiet. Maybe because they can be social. Maybe they know people here. Come on! Forget about that nonsense and think rationally for once. It's obviously ley lines. What? Come again? Ley lines. Lines of magical energy that crisscross the globe, connecting the ancient sites of worship and natural monuments to the old spiritual beliefs. That was very specific. Where these lines intersect into hubs or networks, an energy portal, a place of power, is created by the crossing of the mystical energies, called a nexus point. Where is this coming from? He has like a book full of this shit. The most famous of these nexus points, it's Stonehenge. And a series of VHS tapes. He got them off a late night infomercial. You want to know where another nexus point is located? Ladle. It's Ladle, right? Exactly. Give or take a couple 100 miles. So this nexus point might be drawing all the cryptids to Ladle through special energy channels? That's exactly right. Couple 100 miles? That's actually just the next town over. You sure you don't mean this phenomenon is happening in North Bay? Well, it's all relative or whatever. Right, the theory of relativity also factors a few 100 miles. Yeah. So, do you know the exact location of the ancient monument? Why? Maybe we could go investigate. No, actually. Oh, well, if it's a special ancient monument, it can't be too hard to find, right? Does anyone know about any special historical ancient monuments in the region? Not at the top of my head? Oh. Whatever, it's probably hidden from the untrained eye. Anyways, what does all this have to do with the Ladle Ripper? During certain times of the year, the nexus point becomes a conduit for the dark energies of the world. The ancient people understood this and performed rituals to cleanse the nexus points. But in these modern times, we have turned our back on those beliefs. And so the dark energy has been building up for like hundreds of years. But on one special night, that dark energy can manifest in physical form. That night is tonight. Friday the 13th, right? I forgot it's Friday the 13th. Kind of stopped having any meaning after I turned 12. 3 years ago, Randy Shaw died mysteriously in the woods near town. The police found his corpse impaled on a tree branch. His killer was never found. They also found his ATV a few feet away in an empty case of beer. I'm pretty sure his killer was the tree. And irresponsibility. In 1979, they found Farmer Greg cut into 1,000,000 pieces, his innards painting his cornfield red. Yeah, right next to his busted combine harvester, which was also covered in blood. Sounds like an accident. That's what they want you to believe. Who's they? The police, the government, shady people. Right, the Mounties helped cover up a murder of a corn farmer in the middle of nowhere. Yeah, why would they do that? To hide the real killer. Matt, the Ladle Ripper. Matt. Oh boy. Is there tinfoil under your hat, Robert? Then there was the bootleg massacre, 4 dead bodies found in 1922, and then the hacking of Gary Roberts back in 1901. Do you see how they're all connected? Wait, 1901? That would make the Ladle Ripper like over 90 years old. Yeah, a little past his impaling bodies on trees days. Haven't you guys been paying attention to what? The ley line nexus, the murders, Friday the 13th. He's like just buckling down on crazy. The Ladle Ripper isn't a person. Well, not really. He possesses people. The Ladle Ripper is a demon from the 4th dimension. The 4th dimension is time, Robert. That explains why he's immortal. No, it's the measure of time. It's not a place where demons live. Fine, and he's from hell or whatever, but he's real. How do ley lines work? Like I said, they're lines of magic energy. How were they discovered? People notice that important monuments are like, they line up on a map. So you can draw lines from the monuments and they make like these lines and they're obviously important. Are all monuments on ley lines? No, some aren't. They probably just got it wrong sometimes. So some monuments are not on ley lines. Yeah, some, a lot. Could it just be a coincidence that some monuments line up when you draw a line on a map? No, that's not possible. Are we seriously just going to brief past the fact that the Ladle Ripper has a first name and it's just Matt? Most people just go with the Ladle Ripper and leave out the Matt. I wonder why. Well, I like to be accurate. Hey everyone, what's up with all these awkward pauses? I don't know. Timing just seems off. Yeah, like something's missing. Shouldn't Ingrid have popped out of nowhere and said something like every friggin' day is like Friday the 13th for me by now? That's what it is. A distinct lack of ghost energy. Yeah, she hasn't been around as much lately. Good. Whoa, Jess. What? She doesn't bother any of you? Well, kinda. She scares me. I think I piss her off. Don't be scared of her. She's harmless. But she has ghost powers. Right, but she's not even that good at using them. Yeah, but give her time. I mean, she's only been a ghost for what? A year? Jess. I mean, let's talk about something else. Everyone's coming to my place tonight, right? For Friday the 13th? A party? No. We've been through this. It's not going to be a party. We can still make it fun. I've got a mini cake courtesy of Brandon. Hell yes. Taylor, you in? A mini cake for Friday the 13th seems a bit excessive. I'm not taking no for an answer. Well, as long as it's not homebrewed, sure. Right. No promises. What about... Oh my god. What about you, Jess? Yes, I'll be there. Really? Awesome. You know, fun times, Jessica. I can be fun. Everybody's like, no, you're a stick in the mud, Jessica. You suck. Okay, round 7 then. And I just want to say something, you know, serious. I really like you guys. So if anyone finds themselves writing on walls or speaking in tongues or seeing strange, whatever, see you guys at 7. Yeah, bye. The Ripper is real, guys! Okay, I unfortunately have to bring this little episode to a close. But we will see what exactly happens at the little party. We shall see what happens. But I want to thank you all for watching this video. I really hope that you guys are enjoying this series so far. I am in love with this game. I've just been playing like a great slew of games lately that just have these wonderful character dynamics and camaraderies. Like we've got Camp Buddy, we've got Omori, we've got Raptor Boyfriend, and it's all collectively helping me be just a little bit less depressed. But anyways, once again, that's going to bring it to a close. I hope you really enjoyed. If you like this video, please leave a like. It really does help the channel out. Also, consider subscribing. When you subscribe, be sure to hit the notifications bell so you get updates on when I upload future episodes. Without further ado, thank you all so much for watching. Bye! I would like to give a very special shout out and thanks to my patrons, AceWolf741, Deep Dive Dylan, D. Roberts, Brian White, Devil J, Caleb Putnam, Robin Harper, Bob Conway, Cody Webb, and Maticus Sama.